It has been more than 3 years since the start of the COVID pandemic, and now we are seeing a new surge in COVID cases popping up around the country. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin has more on what you should do if you test positive.
So the more protected you are with vaccination, the less likely you're going to have bad symptoms or sort of like longer term symptoms.
But what do you do if you catch COVID-19 now that the public health emergency is over? Labello says that's what happened to him this summer.
We were traveling, we got COVID while traveling, and everyone in the family actually ended up having COVID.
If you develop symptoms like a cough, headache, stuffy nose, or fever, Labello says take an at-home rapid COVID-19 test. You can find them at your drugstore for about $10 to $12 a piece.
If you do have COVID, first you can isolate yourself for the next 5 days, hopefully not transmit the virus to anyone else in your family or, at school or someone in the workplace.
And while you're isolating, rest and watch for a worsening of your symptoms.
We don't see as many hospitalizations as we used to see with COVID, say 1 or 2 years ago. That's great news. But that doesn't mean that some people may get sicker than others.
If you're 50 or over or in a group at higher risk of becoming severely ill from this virus, talk to your doctor about antiviral medications that can help your body fight off the virus. For that, you may need a more accurate PCR test. They're harder to find these days, but there are test-to-treat centers, most of them in pharmacies, that offer PCR tests and antivirals at no cost. Or you may be able to find a PCR test through your county health department, doctor, or your local urgent care.
If you have symptoms that are making you feel crummy enough that you have to go to urgent care, obviously having that PCR test is going to be useful as well.
And having proof of a positive PCR test can be helpful if you develop long-term COVID-19 complications.
It's because a lot of insurers and potentially employers are going to require that proof of having had COVID in case you have sort of these long symptoms.
For your Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.